All right. Hello. Hi. Hello, everyone watching. I am the video producer. You can call me PD, and welcome back to Form of Therapy. We are doing another listening party. Sorry that the studio, my house, is in chaos. I went out of town this weekend to go to the Day 6 LA concert. So I was literally in the middle of remodeling my studio. And then I also had a family emergency. So like my family was like, "Can you come out 2 days early?" And I'm like when? And they're like, "Tonight." And so I had to drop everything and literally drive out like 4 or 5 hours because of a family emergency. So that's why my studio is in disarray. I would have cleaned it when I got back, but I literally got back right now. It is 7 p.m. I got back at 6:30, and I got back immediately. I just flung the door open, turned on my computer, started up Sming, and just we got this ball rolling. We are live right now on Sming. That's why you can see the chat option right there. You can see everyone talking, and we are joined by 759 people today. I'm not surprised when it comes to Stray Kids anymore. Stray Kids is probably the most, I feel like I feel like Stray Kids, the fandom, the Stay fandom, are the ones that come out in droves the most. So I'm not surprised. Thank God that Sming has upgraded their capacity to be able to handle 700 people. My goodness. But thank you all for showing up. Today we are doing a listening party for the I Am You Stray Kids mini album. But it's got 7 tracks. That's a lot for a mini album. That's pushing it. I mean, they're borderline a studio album. And before we get into this, people in the chat, which of the songs on this album have a music video? Like, obviously, we've already checked out I Am You. I have a video reaction for that on my channel. But for the B-sides, which of these have a video? Get Cool? So is it just Get Cool? Mixtape 3 is not on here. All right, so then we are checking out You is obviously an intro track, but with including You, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are checking out 5 tracks. All right. Let's check this out. I'm ready.
답이 없단 건 거짓말 더 이상은 속이지 마 혼란을 벗어 던진다 Cause I can't see you now
Wow.
내 머리서 헤매이던 물음표 절절의 연속 뱉어냈던 한숨 이제는 자꾸 지게 됐지만 침표 맘 편히 다시 뱉어 안도의 한숨
You know what You sounds like? You sounds like either like the theme song or an intro song for like either an action anime or a movie with a really dark hero. Like the introduction for it, like it feels like, especially with the fast moving beat, it sounds, and it's only like a minute long. It sounds like it could be like an anime opening, but like for a really dark anime with like a really dark hero with like big sweeping shots. You know what I mean? It sounds like Powerpuff Girls, kinda, says Monica. Oh my god. Yes. So if Powerpuff Girls was a darker anime, I know there was an anime version of the Powerpuff Girls. If there was a dark Powerpuff Girls anime, it would be this. No, but really, I like this. It's a great setup. I actually wasn't expecting something darker because I Am You, the song itself, is, I guess, higher, and the album cover looks so much, I don't know, friendlier and less grungy than the other ones. Yeah, this is like a theme song. This is like a theme song for Death Note if Death Note had more action in it, you know, if it was an action anime. All right. Let's check out, so we're skipping IMU. Let's check out My Side. All right, our first legit B title. B title. What the fuck? Our first legit B side.
이 노래의 가사가 꼭 너의 귓가에 들리길 바래. 널 향한 노래만
Reminds me of like that emotional slow stuff Big Bang does. Not anymore. Wow. Wow. This is a lot stronger. It's a lot louder.
Too many days 밤을 지새웠지 괴롭게 그때마다 용기를 양보해준 너였기에 똑같이 무서운 미래를 봐도 내 꿈을 먼저 생각해준 내게 두 손을 내밀어줘서 고마워 공감이 돼도 뭔가 쟁취되고 싶었을 때 밤만 산 속부터 배치불에 남을 떨쳐줘서 내 손잡아줘 네 편 내 편 가릴 것 없이 뭐 힘이 돼내 곁에 있는 너의 모든 말들이 참 내게는 안심이 돼 에이 신호탄을 쏴버려 팝팝 에이 길이 양보해 난 노린 답답
What is this song? Like this part is so like euphoric and uplifting. Oh shit, is that Felix? Oh fuck.
혼자만 남게 된다면 그 기분이 운동을 날듯해 누군가 곁에 있다는 사실만으로도 따뜻해 무릎 발걸음을 내디딜 땐 신발 한 짝만 신는 더 새끼 그래서 필요한 내 편에 존재 신발 한 짝에서 한 켤레 예민하게 천처럼 날카롭게 신경질내도 방패가 되어 받아주고 언제나 내 옆에 편들어주었던 내편 다 내게서의 각오와 다짐은 다 냈어란 현실이 돼 너도 목표한 결실은 맺을 준비가 됐다면 결심을 해 내 편에 에이 신호탄을 쏴버려 팝팝 에이 길이 양보이는 우리 답답 에이 이 빛이 보인다면 watch like a flare in the air bring us back again 아직은 어딘가 봐 두려워 모자라 말 곁에 두기 싫어 이 노래의 가사가 꼭 너의 귓가에 닿기를 yeah. 널 향한 노랫말 흘러가지 않고 맴돌기를 아무런 이유도 없이 내게로 다가와준 너 네 곁에 없어도 네 편에 있을게 곧 널 만나러 갈게 네 편이 되어줄게 끝까지 믿어줄게 yeah. I so quick stand by your side
What? 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 Hold on. I'm looking up the lyrics because I'm fucking confused. 이 노래 가사가 꼭 너의 귓가에 들리길 바래. 널 향한 노랫말 흘러가지 않고 네 곁에 stay. Too many days 밤을 지새웠지 괴롭게 그때마다 용기를 양보해준 너였기에 똑같이 무서운 미래를 봐도 내 꿈은 먼저 생각해준 내게 두 손을 내밀어줘서 고마워. 공감이 돼 또 뭔가 이젠 기대고 싶어서 Stand by my side. 속부터 뱉지 불안함을 떨어져줘서 내 손잡아줘. 네 편에 내 평가를 겉없이 모여 힘이 돼. Oh my god, there's just a chunk of big fat text, which I assume is one of the rappers. Who's blue? Changbin! Of course it's Changbin. Literally, I'm looking at the lyrics, and in the lyrics, there's just a big fat text of Korean, and it's Changbin's part. 신호탄을 쏴버려 팝팝 길이 안 보이는 우리 답답 이 빛이 보인다면 와줘 like a flare in the air bring us back again 아직은 어린가 봐 두려워 혼자란 말 곁에 두기 싫어 이 노래의 가사 꼭 너의 귓가에 당기를 널 향한 노래 말 흘러가지 않고 맴돌기를 Which one's Ujin? Ujin is orange? Yeah, that's probably him. 아무런 이유도 없이 내게로 다가와 준 너. 네 곁에 없어도 네 편에 있을게. 곧 널 만나러 갈게. 혼자만 남게. Okay, so Changbin's part is a big fat just block of text. 혼자만 남게 된다면 그 기분의 온도를 알 듯해. 누군가 곁에 있다는 사실만으로도 따뜻해. 홀로 발걸음을 내디딜 땐 신발 한 짝만 신은 듯 어색해. 그래서 필요한 내 편에 존재 신발 한 짝에서 한 켤레. 예민하게 창처럼 날카롭게. I'm a slow reader, sorry. 날카롭게 신경질 내도 방패가 되어 다 받아주고 언제나 내 옆에 편들어 주었던 내 편 다 해내겠어. 이 각오와 다짐은 다 해냈어란 현실이 돼 너도 목표한 결실을 맺을 준비가 됐다면 결심을 해 내 편에 신호탄. It's a very intimate song. It's very. I need to listen to this again. Hold on.
이 노래의 가사가 꼭 너의 귓가에 들리길 바래 널 향한 노랫말 흘러가지 않고 내 곁에 stay 지새웠지 괴롭게 그때마다 용기를 양보해준 너였기에 똑같이 무서운 미래를 봐도 내 꿈을 먼저 생각해준 내게 두 손을 내밀어줘서 고마워 공감이 돼도 뭔가 쟁취되고 싶었을 땐 밤만 쌀 속부터 뱉지 불안함을 떨쳐줘서 내 손 잡아줘 네 편 내 편 가릴 것 없이 뭐 힘이 돼내 곁에 있는 너의 모든 말들이 참 내게는 안심이 돼 에이 신호탄을 쏴버려 팝팝 에이 괜히 양보해 는 노린 답답 에이 이 빛이 보인다면 Like a flare in the air, bring us back again. 아직은 어린가 봐 두려워 혼자란 말 곁에 오늘도 이 편에 있을게 곧 널 만나러 갈게 혼자만 남게 된다면 그 기분이 온도를 날듯해 누군가 곁에 있다는 사실만으로도 따뜻해 물로 발걸음을 내려댈 땐 신발 한 짝만 신는데도 새끼 그래서 필요한 내 편의 존재 신발 한 짝에서 한 켤레 예민하게 창처럼 날카롭게 신경질 내도 방패가 되어 담아놔주고 언제나 내 옆에 편들어주었던 내편 달 내게서의 각오와 다짐은 다의 내 사랑 현실이 돼 너도 목표한 결실은 맺을 준비가 됐다면 결심을 해 내 편에 에이 신호탄을 쏴버려 팝팝 에이 길이 안 보이는 눈이 답답 에이 이 빛이 보인다면 watch like a friend in the air bring us back again 아직은 어디가 but
Okay, so I understand the intention of why they do that now. It's incredibly experimental, but the whole, I mean, with regards to the lyrics as well, it's very. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but the song is like a tribute to somebody. It's called My Side. It's called Pyeon. And it's basically a tribute to that person who has stayed by your side. And nothing in the lyrics really necessarily makes it romantic. So it could be generally just anything in general. But basically the darker parts where all the rappers basically just they switch up the beat and the tempo altogether, that part is sort of supposed to be like more, one of like those more old school rap kind of ciphers. And then I think what is so shocking is that usually then there's just some random generic beat for the chorus, but they actually make a good chorus. In fact, they make it a lot more powerful with a lot of rich emotions. So I feel like this song is more about the whole purpose of like the duality of like having like, I mean, they're completely different, but I think it's to enhance basically the emotional aspect of it. Like the rap parts are like very emotionally dark, even though the stuff they're saying is like very positive and like very thankful. And then the chorus part is like very emotional, and it's like finally being able to let go and being able to say what you want to say. And so it feels a lot more euphoric, like it's exploding, like it's just like the entire orchestra swelling up together. So it's certainly a shocker, but now that I know the intention and now that I actually know the lyrics, it's a lot better for sure. Let's get into Hero's Soup, right?
아빠가 매일 아침 드신 해장국 난 매워서 먹기 싫은데 약간 그게 좋나봐 이해 못하겠어 입도 짧으면서 똑같은 음식 왜 매일 먹는지 몰라 I don't know 당신의 해장국 냄비 바닥에 보일 때까지 들이킨 국물 빨갛고 뜨거워 보인 국물을 넘긴 눈에 시던 당신의 한숨 왜인지 그랬어 항상 기대기만 해서 아무것도 몰랐어요 언제쯤 할 수 있을까 매일 시원하다 했던
Fucking his voice, my god.
난 아직도 몰라 따뜻한 해장국 마저 녹여줄 수 있다면 따뜻한 해장국 그 해장국 그게 위로가 된다면 어젯밤 아버지가 입은 정장에 밴 근심 걱정 고민들로 가득한 냄새 그 순간 난 그 의미가 행복이길 바래 그 바람은 나의 몫이 크다 생각해 얼마 전 깨달은 아버지의 해장국 그게 별다른 의미가 없을 거라 생각했는데 그 의미가 별게 아니지 않을 거란 생각 나도 나중엔 그 의미를 알게 될까 그대에게만 해서 아무것도 몰랐어요 언제쯤 할 수 있을까 매일 시원하다 했던 그 의미를 난 아직도 몰라 따뜻한 해장국 그 해장국 차갑게 내뱉은 한숨 마저 녹여줄 수 있다면 따뜻한 해장국 그 해장국 그게 위로가 된다면 아버지 나는 아버지 아들 그래서 난 알고 있어요 그래서 난 알 수 있어 아버지 나는 아버지 아들 그래서 난 알고 있어요 그래서 난 알 수 있어 아버지 나는 아버지 아들 그래서 난 알고 있어요 그래서 난 알 수 있어 아버지 나는 아버지 아들 그래서 난 알고 있어요 그래서 난 알 수 있어
I'm gonna be honest. If this is probably the weirdest song on the planet. Because I guess I don't know. It's both weird and like very emotional at the same time. But they're singing about hangover soup. I don't know why they called it hero soup. It's very much more wildly known as hangover soup. It's hangover soup in Korea. It's soup you drink after a long night of drinking. But the way they sing it is very, I don't know, you don't hear songs like this. This song is about like a boy living within like their, like not within their father's shadow, but like someone who is growing up and also looking to their father for guidance. And it's all about like the worries and the pain and strife of just like growing up and living, and how the soup, has helped their dads, like power on, but they've never understood the importance of the soup, but they hope to find their own soup one day. And it's like, I mean, okay, but I guess it's just more, I think it's just more beautiful because it's Korean. Like, I feel like something like this, it's one of those things that gets lost in translation. Like, if you made this in English, like if any American artist made this, I don't think anyone could get away with it. I think people would meme it, even if they made it with this same beat, with the beautiful singing. If some American artist started singing about clam chowder soup, people will be like, why the fuck is this motherfucker singing about clam chowder soup? You know what I mean? Like people talk about the romance of language. Like certain languages have different senses of romance. You know what I mean? For example, like I've released three short films so far, right? I've released One in 10,000 Act One, One in 10,000 Act Two, and Edible. Two of them are Korean and one is English. Everyone likes the Korean ones, but everyone says the writing, the dialogue is stiff in the English one. And and for me, I didn't change anything about my writing style, writing both things. I wrote them the same way, except the only difference is when like I wrote One in 10,000 in English and then we just translated it to Korean. But but my brain, the way I talk, the way I speak, it's a more nuanced, romantic way, if that makes sense. And so when people said, when they used my dialogue in Korean, it comes off a lot more romantic. It comes off a lot more eloquent. But when they said it in English, it sounded way too stiff. It sounded like dialogue out of a book. It sounded like too literary, if that makes sense. And I think it was one of those things where it's like, oh, I wrote this because I think a certain way. I think very much in like an Asian way, and it didn't translate properly into English. And that's the thing about I think Hero Soup. It gets lost in translation. Like you cannot make this song in English. You really can't. Yeah, it sounds very poetic in a weird way. Like Japan, the Japanese language, I think, is a very romantic language. It's very beautiful. Like the Twice BDZ music video. When the music video starts, there is it Chihyo? Somebody, Mina, I don't know. Somebody's speaking like a bunch of Japanese, and it sounds really beautiful. And I have no idea what the fuck she's saying. You know what I mean? There's just something about language, and it has to do with culture as well, and how culture influences it. The culture also adds romance to the language. I mean, if you guys remember, sorry, I'm like making this a fucking history lesson. If you guys remember, there was a time in Asia during like, what was it, the 1920s? Is that right? 1890s? There was an era called the Romance era. You know? Most famously, I think in Chinese history, there's the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. But the Romance era was all of Asia. You know what I mean? But do you think like fucking like pilgrims in America in like the 1920s? Not pilgrims. No, we had Western civilization in America. Do you think we had the Romance age in America in the 1920s? No, we didn't. You know, people like were selling newspaper on the streets and like talking in like weird accents like this. So like the Romance era is a very real thing, and it's very specific to Asian culture. I don't know why that is. I'm sure like an Asian historian can give you a better explanation than I can. I only know it from like my experience and how I feel about it. But I think the Asian language can be very beautiful in certain ways, you know? Like I think Chinese, and I'm about to insult half of China right now. One of the Chinese accents is very beautiful, and one of them is very grating. I don't know which one is the one that I like. One is a very I don't know. I don't know which one I like and which one is like very hard to hear. I don't know the difference between Kanto and Mando. But like Japanese, I think is a very beautiful language. Korean, I think is a very beautiful language. And I think that's honestly kind of why K-pop and to an extent J-pop and J-rock are the biggest international songs, like music industries compared to any other Asian country. Have you guys ever thought about that? Like, why is why is C-pop not as big as J-pop and K-pop? You know what I mean? Like I feel like J-pop and J-rock, maybe through the proliferation of anime, is much bigger. But still, even like there are people who listen to J-pop and J-rock that is non-anime music, and same with Korean music as well. I think there is a sense of romance to the language. Anyways. By the way, my favorite Chinese song is Bude Buai. I mean, Wilbur Penn is an asshole, but I just love that song. Sorry, my throat's dry from talking a lot. I love you. Oh, wanna make it. Anyways, let's get on to the next song. We're skipping Get Cool because I am gonna do a music video reaction to it. I know the lyrics. I know the lyrics to what, Eileen? Bailando, bailando. Bude Buai? Yeah, fucking love that song. I mean, Wilbur Penn is an asshole, but I mean, you guys know that Bude Buai, he stole that song. It's originally a Korean song, but I like the Chinese version better, even though he stole it. 天天都希望你爱我的心是有你在 I love you 哦是有你 wanna make it so I like mutter the last part because I'm not that good at Chinese. PD, I have legit never heard any Chinese songs. After the Stray Kids stream, I'll show you guys some of my favorite Chinese music. Like, some of my Chinese music is from a drama called It Started With a Kiss. What's the Korean version? I'll show you after. I'll show you guys after. Anyways, let's continue. What are we doing? Let's continue. Let's check out NS. Alright, bit of a trap beat.
Whether feeling hot or cold, Stray Kids going fast so slow. 난 극격 불극의 life, 극과 극과 극. Well like green light swag, fire what's a man. 난 극과 불극의 life, 극과 극과 극. O X O X O 밖에 몰라. A O X O X O A A. Whether feeling hot or cold, Stray Kids going fast so slow. 남극과 북극의 life, 극과 극과 극. 이거 아님 저거 아님 이거 에이 어중간한 거나 애매한 거 배죠 에이 아이스 아님 hot yeah 냉탕 아님 온창 난 보기 속에 이상 있음 답을 절대 안 골라 뺏겨내면 흑 세계는 카멜레온 좀 어지러운 듯 yeah 하나만 놔줘 그래 똑같아 연습할 때 도와준 게 나의 적실 그럴 바에 나의 펄스 반가서 머리 나시 Whether feeling hot or cold Stray Kids going fast or slow 난 극격 불극의 life 극과 극과 극 Well like green light swag
Nine Racha Rise.
극과 불극의 life 극과 극과 극 O X O X O 밖에 몰라 A O X O X O A A Whether feeling hot or cold Stray Kids going fast or slow 남극과 북극의 life 극과 극과 극 좋은
women like all black girl. Deeper than white or black man.
확실하게 사랑한 때가 그립던 건 입다 패션 테러 될까 겁나는 건 아니야 그냥 그게 선천적인 내 차인 거야 그냥 내가 뭐든지 애매한 게 싫어 그래서 중간만 가란 말이 제일 싫어
적당히 할 거면 시작도 안 했어 중간만 갈 거면 시작이
What the fuck?
중간만 가라면 난 딱 왔지
좋아질 안 보이지 고와질 잘 보이지 뭐 아니면 도겠지 보여도 나고 하지
아빠보다는 엄마보다는 아빠 고를 수 없잖아 둘 다 좋아 겨울에 입는 반팔 여름에 전기장판 굳이 꼭 그래야 함 적당히 좀 해요
XOXO 밖에 몰래 OXOX 결국 OAA
Whether feeling hot or cold Stray Kids gon' fast or slow
남극과 북극의 life 극과 Is go up or down 중간은 없어 노력해 밑으로 가기 싫어 Stray kids on the block 와리가리 oh my gosh Plus and minus 골라봐 연습하면서 힘 조절해 중간쯤을 찾겠지 해봐도 원하는 대로 원돼 극과 극 반대 둘 다 소화해 극과 극 반대 모든 이겨내 Whether feeling hot or cold Stray kids going fast or slow 남극과 북극의 life 극과 극 Well like green like
Pangchan's accent.
남극과 북극의 life 극과 극
OXOXO 밖에 몰래 OXOX 결국 OAA
Whether feeling hot or cold Stray Kids gon' fast or slow
남극과 북극의 life 극과 극
쉽지 않네
No, not yet. Okay. Whew. Okay. I don't usually like a lot of trap-based rap songs. Like when they have like a simple trap beat and then they're just rapping over it and there's really no change in melody. But this song is hot. And I think that speaks to the diversity of Stray Kids rappers and their singers. And I don't know, like I'm thinking like the advantage Stray Kids has is that they're a group. This song is so diverse compared to like any other American or Korean rapper that has just one person on a trap song. Like maybe that's what bores me about trap music. You know what I mean? It's just one person doing the same thing for like 3 minutes long. But this one, they switch it up, constantly, right? I think this might be like one of the very few like actually like very non-melody based songs I actually like. That's very rare for me. And what the fuck? Felix, like, what the that was amazing. That was amazing. I mean, Felix not only killed it, but like he genuinely got like a lot of lines. Like here's the thing about Felix, like Felix kills whatever he gets, but it's usually short. That's the thing. It's like you're never satisfied. You're like, that was not enough. You know what I mean? But here, he actually got he not only killed his parts, but he actually got a good chunk. That's what's great about it. Like, this might be the only song in which I think Changbin is outshined as a rapper. Like, legitimately. For me, personally, I think Changbin always is the best rapper. I think he kills it the most in every song. But I think this is the only song in which Changbin is outshined. I think Felix fucking knocked it out of the fucking park. Like, it's not just the fact that his voice was like deeper than the Marianas Trench. It's the fact that his flow was really good too, and he actually had something to do. You know what I mean? Like, no offense, like Felix he really gets the short end of the stick in a lot of songs. Mind you, I think Felix, more than anybody, like, in K-pop, there was always that one member, right? There's that one member that always gets shafted on line distribution, right? It's usually a foreign member, but even Korean it happens to Korean members too. But Felix, I feel like more than any other idol out there, Felix always does the most with what little he gets. You know what I mean? Like Felix is one of those people where like I feel like with any other member, if they have shitty line distribution, you'll be like, wait, did they even have lines? Or like what did they say? Like it's like forgettable maybe, right? But Felix, no matter like Felix could have one line in a song. Right? Felix could have one line in a song and that might be that might be a handful of people's favorite parts. Like yes, Felix says just verse 2 and people are like he's a god. Like Felix makes an impression. Do you get what I mean? And so when you give Felix more than like one line to work with, oof, it's insane to see what he's capable of. Like, I would not re-listen to a song like NS if it was, I think, by any other artist. Seriously. Maybe Icon. Because I like Bobby and B.I. as rappers. But besides Icon, I don't think I would ever re-listen to a trap-based song like this from anyone else except Stray Kids. Like, I don't know, it's just... They made a song like this, and they fixed like every issue I have a strong. They fixed every issue I have with songs like these. Anyways, let's check out the last song. This is by the way, before when I end the stream, I want to show you guys something. I think NS was missing something. NS was missing one thing. All right, NS was missing one thing, and I'll tell you guys after the stream, okay? Because I'm gonna show you guys another song, but it's not a Stray Kids song, and since this video is gonna go up on YouTube, I can't play it now. So yeah, I'll show you guys afterwards. But yeah, let's check out 0325.
하나 둘씩 늘어가는 꿈에 벅찬 no play 시작선에 신호탄을 쏘아 올려도 개의 자신감을 앞으로 밀어붙여 밖으로 바로 내딛고 떨림과 설렘 동시에 느껴 시작 후 달려 연습실의 추억 힘들었던 순간들 시작이야 태어나 나랑 그때 다시 태어나 아무것도 없던 흙에 아름다운 꽃이 피어나 이런 내 곁에 stay 해준 넌 날 더 특별하게 hey 같은 꿈으로 시작 더 큰 꿈을 하게 돼 힘들었던 순간들 길었던 노련의 끝에 그 어둠이 멀어진다 희미하게 빛나던 빛이 선명해져가네 do it together. No way. So can you stay right with me, with me? 'Cause we gon' do it together. No way. You know we go up, yeah, we don't stop. 나의 꿈이 내 손끝에 닿을 때까지 지지 않고 달려가. 넌 나를 기억해. 끝까지 달려 내 꿈이 보이게. You know we go up, till we touch the sky. 내게 보이지 않아. 모두 끝까지 가. 잠시 넘어도 조금씩 흔들린대도 절대로 포기는 마라. This is our starlight, our starlight, our starlight. 4, 3, 2, 5 우리의 시작이야.
All right. Yeah, so people are saying that it's a combination of all the intros, which is cool. Teen Titans chase scene music. Actually, I could see that. This reminds me of Sonic. 0325 is their debut date. I assumed so. Yeah. It seemed pretty obvious. But yeah, that was cool. We're already done. Again, we skipped Get Cool for those of you watching on YouTube because I'm gonna be reacting to the music video. Oh my goodness. What was my favorite? IMU was good. My Side was good. Well, IMU's the title track. What am I on? My Side was good. I haven't listened to Get Cool, so I guess it's between My Side, Hero Soup, NS 0325. I mean, this is like really, it's not really my thing, but honestly, like, I think NS is my favorite. Like, that's really not my style. It's really not my style, but I think NS kind of takes the cake. Yeah, I'd say NS. I would say NS, My Side, 0325, and Hero Soup. No, I think I like Hero Soup more than 0325. 0325 is fine, but I think Hero Soup is just more meaningful. So I think I would say NS. NS is my favorite. Wow. Of course, Stray Kids is like the only artist in which I could actually like that typical trap-based song with like no real like melody and like experimentation in the instrumental. Like I'm such an instrumental driven music listener, but I don't know. I think Felix really kind of sold NS. But yeah. So that's it for the Stray Kids IMU EP. I don't do CD tracks ever, and even if it has a music video, I would do it later. Depends on what kind of video it is. If it's like a street video, I don't do street videos either. Just because I'm not like a lot of people like request like the street music video reactions, but like I'm not like a fan reaction channel. Like when I react to music videos, I do it because it's to break down and critique like shit, like the production and stuff. So yeah, I that's just like a preface for anyone who doesn't know. So yeah, just for future reference, I don't really do street videos. I sometimes do performance videos, but if it's like high quality, like what's a high quality performance video? I would say Voices. Voices is like it's a music video, but it's also more a performance video. Young Wings. Young Wings is a perfect example of that's like the amount of like I would do a reaction to like something like Young Wings. It's a performance video, right? But I wouldn't do a performance video reaction to like if they're like a dance practice video. I don't do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah. What did he listen to so far? Everything. We finished. I will see what the situation is on mixtape number 3, and then if it is in the criteria, then I will check it out. Yeah. I'm gonna be continuing the stream, but I'm gonna just wrap up and do an outro for YouTube, okay? Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us for this listening party. If you enjoyed this, why don't you go ahead and leave a like down below. If it's your first time here, I love checking out Stray Kids all the time. So why don't you go ahead and click subscribe over here, turn on the notification bells, and tune in for more Stray Kids content in the future. And just a heads up, this video has been up a while on Patreon. I always upload listening parties first to Patreon, at least stream-based ones, and then eventually they go up on YouTube. So if you want early access to stuff like that, go ahead and follow me on Patreon, and you can get early access. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye.